Welcome to SATV News. This is Shabala Alam with our headlines. Muslim observes Holy Ashura in Bangladesh with religious fervor and solemnity. Shia mark their possession. Dollar price reaches record high at Dhaka 115. Bangladesh Bank orders removal of treasury chiefs of 6 banks. Diesel driving up prices of rice, vegetables and some essentials, worsening plight of people. Muslims across Bangladesh are observing the Holy Ashura on Tuesday, marking the martyrdom of Hazrat Imam Hussain with religious fervor and solemnity. On this day in the Hijri year of 61, Hazrat Imam Hussain, the grandson of Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, along with his family members and 72 followers, embraced martyrdom in the hands of Yazid soldier on Karbala Maidan in Iraq to uphold the teachings of the Prophet. The day is a public holiday. Members of the Shia community marked the occasion by participating in Tajia procession. Clad in black clothes, they walked barefoot from Old Dhaka's Hosseini Dalan, Imambari to Dhanmondi's Jhikatola to the tune of beating drums and traditional Ashura chants. Like previous years, nobody carrying bags, sharp weapons or flammable objects. Police imposed a ban on carrying sharp objects and strict following a militant attack on mourners in 2015. The price of dollar has reached Dhaka 115 in the curb market yesterday. This is the highest in the history. Earlier on 26 July, the price of the dollar had reached a record of Dhaka 112 on the open market. The price of dollar is increasing in the curb market due to the shortage of the greenback. On Sunday, the price of dollar was Dhaka 111 to Dhaka 111.50 in the curb market in Motijil area. To overcome the situation, Bangladesh Bank once again devalued Dhaka against US dollar, raising the exchange value of the dollar by 30 paisa to Dhaka 95 a dollar. The central bank sold $139 million to the banks at the newly set price, which they term as interbank price. However, no transactions is being made at the price in the banks on Monday. The Bangladesh Bank has ordered the removal of treasury chiefs of 6 banks after finding evidence against them of making higher profits in trading dollars. Bangladesh Bank has directed the bank's authorities to take necessary actions against the concerned treasury officials of 5 domestic and 1 foreign bank for making excessive profits in treasury operations, said Bangladesh Bank spokesperson Mohammad Sirajul Islam on Monday. The country is facing a massive dollar crisis as import and remittance flows have dwindled in comparison to exports. The recent hike in diesel price increased truck fares by 22 to 25%, leading to rice, vegetables and some essentials to become dearer in the capital. This is worsening the plight of the people who are already struggling to meet their living expenses. The prices of edible oil and flour, two essential commodities, shot up a few months ago after the Russia-Ukraine war broke out. Wholesale prices of potatoes, onions, garlics and gingers have already been high since the beginning of this month. Onions is wholesale went up by Dhaka 2 a kg and garlic and ginger by Dhaka 3 to 5 per kg over the last 2 days. Potatoes increased by Dhaka 2 to Dhaka 3 per kg. Visiting Karwan Bazar in the capital, it is found that the prices of some commodities have increased by Dhaka 10 to 30 per kg. Customers said they bought ruhi fish for Dhaka 300 each per kg today. 5 days ago, it was Dhaka 270. Yard-long bean was Dhaka 40 to 50 per kg. Pointed gourd Dhaka 35 to 40. Pumpkin Dhaka 25 to 30, snake goat Dhaka 30 to 40, ridge goat Dhaka 40 to 50 and green papaya Dhaka 30 at the kitchen markets in Karwan Bazar. Retailers said prices of these vegetables increased by Dhaka 1 to Dhaka 3 a kg, mainly due to increased transportation cost. The sudden fuel price hike is affecting imports through Benapole port as transport companies are demanding higher fares. Importers and other concerned authorities claim that previously truck fares were set at Dhaka 18,000 to 22,000, but now companies and truck drivers are demanding over Dhaka 28,000. Due to this reason, many importers were unable to clear their goods from the port despite paying the import duty. Benapole Transport Agency Owners Association General Secretary Azimuddin Ghazi said truck fares were bound to increase as fuel prices have increased. Now trucks have to pay at least Dhaka 10,000 extra for fuel. He added that fare of transporting goods from Benapole port to other parts of Bangladesh has increased as well. The recruitment of new workers has finally started after overcoming the 4-year ban at the first batch of Bangladeshi workers reached Malaysia on Tuesday morning. MD Ghulam Sarwar, the High Commissioner of Bangladesh to Malaysia, received them at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. Officials of the Human Resource Department of Malaysia were also present at that time. High Commissioner expressed his satisfaction at the resumption of recruitment of Bangladeshi workers in Malaysia. Earlier, a flight of Air Asia carrying some 53 migrant workers left Dhaka's Hadrat Shahjalal International Airport for Kuala Lumpur at around 11:30 p.m. Mohammad Shahidul Alam, Director General of the Bureau of Manpower Employment and Training, and other senior officials bade farewell to the workers. The 53 workers went there to work as factory workers. It is expected that within the next 3 years, about 5 lakh Bangladeshi workers will be employed in Malaysia. Viewers are taking a short break. Please stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching SATV News. Now news from abroad. Former President Donald Trump said FBI agents raided his Mar-a-Lago estate on Monday and broke into his safe, possibly connected to the U.S. Justice Department investigation of Trump's removal of official presidential records to the Florida resort. The unprecedented search of a former president's home would mark a significant escalation into the records investigation, which is one of the several probes Trump is facing from his time in office and in private businesses. The Justice Department declined to comment on the raid, which Trump in a statement said involved a large group of FBI agents. The FBI's headquarters in Washington and its field office in Miami both declined comment. The search appeared to concern boxes of documents that Trump brought with him from the White House to the Florida club, the New York Times reported, citing two unnamed people familiar with the investigation. Trump said the estate is currently under siege, raided and occupied. He did not say why the raid took place, but Trump said that they will even break into his safe. CNN reported that Trump was not at the estate at the time and the raid had done by the FBI had executed a search warrant to enter the premises. Taiwan's foreign minister said Tuesday that China aims to control the East and South China Seas via the Taiwan Strait, describing a greater ambition to spend the Asia-Pacific status quo and prevent nations from aiding the self-governing island. Foreign Minister Joseph Wu spoke at a news conference in Taipei. Militants killed 17 Malian soldiers and 4 civilians in an attack near the town of Tessit on Sunday. 9 soldiers were also reported missing and vehicles and equipment were destroyed. The Malian army said in a statement released late on Monday, adding that it suspected an Islamic State affiliate. On 7 August, the army units of Tessit responded vigorously to a complex and coordinated attack by armed terrorist groups, presumably from Islamic State in the Greater Sahara and benefiting from drone and artillery support. Mali is facing a worsening insurgency by Islamist armed groups, some linked to Al-Qaeda and Islamic State, which has expanded to its neighboring Burkina Faso and Niger. The army said it killed at least 7 on the enemy side. Now sports news. The Birmingham Commonwealth Games reached a high-octane conclusion on Monday by celebrating 11 days of compelling competition and sending the multi-sports event back to Australia in 2026 with new relevance and purpose. Certainly, Birmingham has plenty of reason to partly having come to the Games' rescue on short notice after Durban, South Africa was stripped of them and delivered what also almost appeared very standard was a hugely successful event. More than 1.5 million tickets were sold as spectators packed into venues, creating a buzz across the West Midlands that officials say will linger for years and could lead to a possible Olympic bid in the future. These games have been bold, buzzing and absolutely brilliant. Commonwealth Games Federation President Louis Martin told the capacity crowd at Alexander Stadium during the closing ceremonies. Before ending, we go to the headlines again. Muslims observe Holy Ashura in Bangladesh with religious fervor and solemnity. Shia mark Tazia possession. Dollar price reaches record high at Dhaka 115. Bangladesh Bank orders removal of treasury chiefs of 6 banks. Diesel driving up prices of rice, vegetables and some essentials, worsening plight of people. You're up to date so far here on SATV News, and to know the latest news, visit www.satv.tv. Stay with SATV.